Hello, guys. How y'all doing tonight? Laid back topics, family. Y'all ready for our Bible study? I hope y'all had a amazing day. And I hope the light not too bright for y'all. But we're gonna be doing chapter 32 tonight, Jacob's fear of Esau. But first, I normally do shorts with the word of the day, but lately I've been leaving my phone home or my phone died, so I haven't been doing it lately. So I'm gonna give y'all the word of the day on this video, okay? And the word of the day is overindulging. Overindulging means allowing oneself to have too much of something enjoyable, typical food, drink, or leisure, to the point where it becomes excessive, unhealthy, or immoderated. It often implies a lack of self control or yielding too much to desires, resulting in negative consequences like guilt, gut, digestive issues, or poor health. Key usage examples: food, drink, behavior. Overindulging in holiday shopping can hurt your credit score. That's what it got. I guess it's just example. Parenting. Some parents overindulge their children by buying them too much toys. Habits. Overindulging in alcohol or watching too much television. They got binge, gouge, overeat, pamper, glut, engorged, humoring. Essentially, it is the act of indulging, but to an unhealthy, excessive degree. I'm sorry, degree. Okay, y'all, that's our word of the day. So now we're gonna get to our reading. Yeah, I have not done my hair. I'm doing this video late. So if y'all didn't go watch the last video I just uploaded, go watch that when we stopped on uh chapter 31. The last one was the covenant of Mizpah. Mizpah? Mizpah. And now we are going to do Jacob fears of Esau. Then as Jacob went on his way, because remember he was leaving Canaan, and his father-in-law Laban followed him and his wives and all his possessions. So that's over with. Then as Jacob went on his way, the angels of God met him to reassure and protect him. When Jacob saw them, he said, "This is God's camp." So he named the place Mahanaim, which means double camp. Then Jacob sent messengers ahead of him to his brother Esau in the land of Seir, the country of Edom. He commanded them, saying, this is what to say to my lord Esau. Your servant Jacob says this: I have been living temporarily with Laban and have stayed there until now. I have oxen, donkeys, flocks, male servants, and female servants, and I have sent this message to tell my Lord, so that I may find grace and kindness in your sight. The messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we went to your brother Esau, and now he is coming to meet you, and there are 400 men with him. Oh my goodness. So I take it he's still mad at Jacob for stealing his blessings from his father. Abraham. No, it wasn't Abraham. It was who it was? Isaac. Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people who were with him and the flocks and the herds and camels into two camps. And he said, if Esau comes to the one camp and attack it, then the other camp which is left will escape. Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord, who said to me, return to your country and to your people, and I will make you prosper. I am unworthy of all the loving kindness and compassion, and of all the faithfulness which you have shown to your servant. With only my staff, long ago I crossed over this Jordan, and now I have become blessed and increased into these two groups of people. Save me, please, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him that he will come and attack me and the mother with my children. And you, Lord, said, I will certainly make you prosper and make your descendants as numerous as the sand of the sea, which is too great to be counted. So Jacob spent the night there. Then he selected a present for his brother Esau from the livestock he had acquired: 200 female goats, 20 male goats, 200 ewes, 20 rams, 30 milking camels with their colts, 40 cows, 10 bulls, 20 male donkeys, and 10 donkeys, colts. He put them into the care of his servants, every herd by itself, and said to his servants, go on ahead of me and put an interval of space between the individual herds. For he commanded the one in front, saying, when Esau my brother meets you and asks to whom you belong and where you are going, and who are the animals in front of you, then you shall say, they are your servants Jacob Jacob's. They are a gift sent to my lord Esau, and he also is behind us. And so Jacob commanded the second and the third as well, and all that followed the herd, saying, This is what you shall say to Esau when you meet him. I don't know. Esau don't seem happy, man. I hope he don't kill his brother. And that would be a generational curse of Cain and Abel if he kill his brother. We gonna have to find out. But that's what's gonna be our word of the day for the short that I'm gonna do after this video. Okay, so go and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Okay, cause the more we do, the more we learn. So, Art, remind me, the word of the day is gonna be generational curse. What? I'm gonna do it for the short. A generational curse. Well, it's gonna have a meaning when I do it. Or shall I say the words of the day? I'm gonna check and see. We're gonna have a meaning. It does have a meaning, but and you shall say, Look, your servant Jacob is behind us, for he said to himself, I will try to appease him with the gift that is going ahead of me. Then afterwards I will see him. Perhaps he will accept and forgive me. What y'all think? He gonna forgive his brother? I know he a grudge, generational curse and grudge. I know he been holding a grudge all that time. Let me see. Jacob stayed in Canaan 14, at least 21 years. I wanna say, don't quote me on that, I don't remember, but he been in Canaan a long time. And Jacob been waiting on Esau been waiting on Jacob so patiently. Like, oh, okay, he back. Okay, I got you. For he said to himself, I will try to appease him with the gifts that is going ahead of me. Then afterward I will see him. Perhaps he will accept and forgive me. So the gift of the herds of livestock went on ahead of him, and he himself spent the night back in the camp. But I bet you Jacob was so nervous. Like, oh my God, I changed my mind. I don't want to see him. But he got up that same night and took his two wives, his two female servants, and his 11 children, and waited over the ford of the J Jabbok. Jabbok. What's that? Jabbok. Jabbok. Let me let me look it up. What does, let me see how you spell it. Y'all be patient with me. Jabbok. Oh, okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put it on speaker. Or how you put it on speaker? The jab, cause I wanna know how it's spelled. I mean how it's pronounced. Yeah, I don't see it. How you pronounce it? Gonna have to ask the Google speaker. Hold on, you guys. Stay patient. I want to see how this word is pronounced. Jabba. So it's pronounced Jabba. That's what it said? Jabba? Huh? Jabba? Jabba. Oh, okay. And what's the meaning of it? Does it tell you? Wrestling, pouring out, or entering. Emptying. Referencing the rapid rivers, torrents, and Jacob's spiritual struggle there. It is a key biblical location. Genesis 32, where Jacob wrestled with God, was renamed. Oh, so is it the same as like spirit? He was at a spiritual warfare? No. Okay, y'all, I ain't gonna let it spoil us, but that's what it means. Okay, so let's see. Then he took them and sent them across the brook, and he also sent across whatever he had. Jacob's wrestles. Oh, that's actually the next chapter. Wow. Okay. So, well, it's the same chapter, but the next story. So Jacob was left alone, and a man came and wrestled with him until daybreak. When the man saw that he had not prevailed against Jacob, he touched his hip joint, and Jacob's hip was dislocated as he wrestled with him. Dang, I, I would have been screaming. I know that had to hurt. Then he said, "Let me go for a day of breaking." But Jacob said, "I will not let you go unless you declare a blessing on me." Jacob and his blessings. He still want people to do. He ain't learned the lesson yet, but that's what he doing. So he asked them, "What is your name?" And he said, "Jacob." And he said, "Your name shall no longer be Jacob, but Israel. For you have struggled with God and with men and have prevailed." Oh, okay. Then Jacob asked him, please tell me your name. But he said, why is it that you ask my name? And he declared a blessing, for the covenant promises on Jacob there. So Jacob named the place Peniel, Peniel, the face of God, saying, for I have seen God's face to face, yet my life has not been snatched away. Now the sun rose on him as he passed Peniel, Peniel, Peniel. It's spelled like Peniel. Okay, and he was limping because of his hip. Dang, that sounds so painful. Pooh. Therefore, to this day, the Israelites do not eat the tendon of the hip. Really? I ain't know that. Then again, you never hear nobody say, I'm going to eat me a slab of hip. Hip bone. Why it seem familiar to me, but I don't know why. I never heard nobody say that. I don't remember eating no hip bone. Okay, therefore, to this day, the Israelites do not eat the tendons of the hip, which is on the socket of the thigh. It probably wouldn't be no meat there anyway, because he touched the socket of Jacob. That's around the socket, probably. I don't know. He called because, huh? Yeah, maybe very little meat. Oh, yeah, yeah, with the thigh. He touched the socket of Jacob's thigh by the tendon of his hip, of the hip. Okay, Jacob meets Esau. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ark, which one you said you wanted to read? This 33. Okay, y'all. Ark gonna read 33 for y'all.
You ain't gotta turn it on.
Oh, you know.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Hopefully they can hear you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
About to
Y'all excuse the light. Can you see it?
Mhm. Then Jacob looked up and saw Esau coming with 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah and Rachel and the two maids. He put the maids and their children in front, Leah and her children after them, and Rachel and Joseph last of all. You see what he did?
He put them as decoy. Well, what you will call it?
He put Rachel and
The children before him.
yeah, but he put Rachel and Joseph last. You know, Joseph was more of a favorite, and
Oh.
Rachel he preferred. You know, he had more of a favoritism of Rachel than he did Leah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
because you see, he had the two maids at the front, and then you had Leah and her children after them, and then you had it was like a order of how he.
Yeah. Okay, kind of soften them up a little bit. Mm,
like,
that's crazy though. It's like he kind of trying to soften them up, but at the end of the day, just say like you in danger, right? And you will put somebody in front of you to go first. and then you will go kind of like taking a chance on
Mm.
their life. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But Esau liked it, them, huh?
he divided them to for their protection and stuff. But you know, if something was to happen, Rachel and Joseph would be the most protected in that situation because they
Oh,
the furthest back.
oh, he put them behind him.
Yeah, he put them to the back,
Oh, okay. Oh,
and
well, that was sweet.
uh, Leah was second to last, and the two maids was
Before
at the
them.
front.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's like
That boy was
shows how he values
them
Rachel and Joseph, Rachel and her children more
over.
than Leah and her children,
Yeah.
and past that,
They had that they had that bad
yeah,
back in those times, like their favorite one
mm-hmm.
over the other. Even the children they did that
Yeah,
with.
it caused a lot of strife.
Oh no.
Then Jacob crossed over the stream ahead of them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times, bowing and moving forward each time until he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and hugged his neck and kissed him, and they wept for joy.
Oh, that's so
Esau looked up and saw the women and the children, and said, "Who are these with you?" So Jacob replied, "They are the children whom God has graciously given your servant." Then the maids approached with their children, and they bowed down, and Leah also approached with her children, and they bowed down. Afterward, Joseph and Rachel approached, and they bowed down. Esau asked, "What do you mean by all this company which I have met?" And he answered, "These are to find favor in the sight of my Lord." But Esau said, "I have plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself."
oh, oh, I'm
Jacob,
so happy.
yep, Esau, good.
Oh, that's good.
Jacob replied, "No, please, if I have found favor in your sight, then accept my gift as a blessing from my hand, for I see your face as if I have seen the face of God, and you have received me favorably. Please accept my blessing, which has been brought to you, for God has dealt graciously with me, and I have everything that I could possibly want." So Jacob kept urging him, and Esau accepted. Then Esau said, "Let us get started on our journey, and I will go in front of you to lead the way." But Jacob replied, "You know, my lord, that the children are frail and need gentle care, and the nursing flocks and herds with young concerned to me, for if the men should drive them hard for a single day, all the flocks will die. Please let my lord go on ahead of his servant, and I will move on slowly, governed by the pace of the livestock that are in front of me, and according to the endurance of the children, until I come to my lord in Seir, which is Edom." Then Esau said, please let me leave with you some of the people who are with me." But Jacob said, what need is there for it? Let me find favor in the sight of my Lord." See, keep calling them.
His Lord.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
So Esau, he humbled himself.
Oh, he really did. He
Yeah,
grew.
yeah. Jacob, that's another reason why God changed his name. He's no
Oh,
longer considered Jacob the deceiver, or in that
yeah.
nowhere in that category.
Oh, yeah. He matured.
Oh yeah. So Esau turned back toward the south that day on his way to Seir, but Jacob journeyed north to Succoth and built himself a house and made shelters for his livestock. So the name of the place is Succoth, huts shelters. Jacob settles in Shechem. That is what? Verse 18 of chapter 33. When Jacob came from Paddan, Paddanaram,
How it's pronounced?
Pat, Paddan, Paddanaram,
Patternaro.
Paddanaram, Paddanaram.
Padanaram.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
Probably so. Hold on. Let me see.
You know, it'd be good to highlight those words and put them in the charts to
Oh yeah.
for the definition, or even make a video, full video that's not a short, but just is shorter than your longer videos, or
Yeah.
explaining like
What it
yeah,
is.
two or three of those words.
Oh yeah. That'll be a good idea. I'ma do that. Okay, how you pronounced it?
Uh, what is it? Oh, Pat, Padden, Padden,
Pattern.
Paddanarum.
Patternaro. I don't know if that's right. It say a narrow pattern, often used for 8-inch cloth pads, consisted of a top fabric. But that's a place, huh?
Yeah, you might have to type it
I
in.
just want to know how it's pronounced. Okay, how you spell it?
Paddanaram.
Patter around? Patter around?
Padden,
No.
Padden, Paddanaram, Paddanaram.
I'm trying to see if
Mm-hmm.
it'll give me the it's giving me a map, but the speaker.
Message.
See if you could get it to pronounce the word so we'll know how it's pronounced. We know it's a place. That's where he moved that and he built his house at.
Uh, mm-mm. I think Sukoff,
Oh, Saklau.
Sukoff.
Sakau. We did come across that before. In the earlier reading, we came across that.
Maybe that's where it's at.
Oh, yeah, most likely because is that in parentheses?
Which one?
Saklau.
Sukoff. Mm-mm.
They normally say the name and then where is it? Because one word I couldn't pronounce and then it said it's in Canaan. It's Canaan. Padam Aram. Padam Aram.
Paddan
They're
Aram.
separate or together. He said like it's separate. Padam Aram.
Yeah, it's Paddan Aram. Yeah,
Aram.
yeah, because in some books they don't separate it like they should.
Oh.
But I think that's why it is like that
It's separated there.
Uh huh. Padan Aram. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
When Jacob came from Padan Aram, he arrived safely and in peace at the city of Shechem in the land of Canaan and camped in front of the walled city. Then he brought the piece of land on which he had pitched his tents from the sons of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money.
Hmm. 100 pieces of money.
That's how
I
it is.
think it was called shillings or silkins or something like that. It was pronouncing the money. Oh, but it's pronounced differently in different countries too. So in one of the countries, it started with a sh, sil, Sheldons or something like that. Sheldons.
Silver, use silver specifically measured in units. Pesita or pesita.
One of them was pronounced Sheldons
Yeah,
or
it would have
something.
been pieces of silver. Yeah, they have some names.
Different names.
Yeah, it's weird that they they use the money
I know.
because they normally would say silver or something
Yeah.
like that.
100. It said it 100 pieces of money.
Yeah.
That's something like a little child will say, like, I want some monies. Oh,
100
I
pieces
got
of
a
money.
hundred pieces of monies or something.
Yeah.
That's
I got
crazy.
a
That's
quarter. I got
wild.
one piece of money.
Yeah. Actually, Josh used to say that I got a
Okay.
lot of monies. You could have some change or some dollars and be like, I got a lot of monies.
I think one of the
Got
ones
some
that
monies.
was mentioned, it's usually mentioned in the New Testament, is denaries.
Oh, that's money?
Denari, yeah. I
Then,
think that's the currency they're using in like Jesus' time, or at least the ones he was using in his parables was
uh-huh.
denari.
I seen one in a book one time. It's round like this. And we actually seen that it got a square in the middle of it. It
Mm.
looked like a flat piece of
It might be
I wouldn't say silver, but you know, like the things you would put on a screw,
mm-hmm.
flat like that,
Yeah, it's usually like a Asian currency.
and big,
It could be
about like that, and a square in the middle of it.
either a Japanese or a Chinese currency. Other
Oh,
places probably can use it
that
too.
is wild.
Yeah, that's why most of it around the same area.
And to think around here, you could pick something like that up off the ground, and to take it there might be worth money. It might be worth the amount.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy, but it may be made out of
Yeah,
something different, right?
it has a similar look, but yeah, they'll be like, you
Oh
trying to scam me?
yeah, oh, straight to jail.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, in another country, I wouldn't want to go
You
to
come here
jail.
trying, yeah, you come here trying to scam me like that.
Oh, I'd be like, but it look the same. It look exactly the
Yeah, you
same,
think you
man.
stupid, huh?
Oh, no, counterfeit. Yeah, that's what it'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Counterfeit. Oh, that'll be messed up.
Really? So he bought a piece of land let me see, in the land of Canaan. He said
Hmm.
it's in front of a walled city where he had pitched his tent, and he said, yeah, he bought it from the sons of Hamor. Okay, so
Oh,
verse
that's the same
20.
ones that was that Abraham went to. No,
Uh,
he went to the Hittites.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I don't know if that's the same
Yeah, I'm about to say I
ones.
don't know what tribe the sons of Hamor is, because you know with like Israel, you got the sons of Daniel and uh of Reuben and stuff like that, but they
Mm-hmm.
all classified as Israelites. But it's like I don't know if the sons of Hamor is, you know, well they could be Hittites because they he bought it from the people in the land of Canaan, and Hittites are part of the Canaanites,
Oh,
you know,
you
which
know,
come from the land of Canaan.
that's gonna be interesting when we're gonna start breaking Genesis down, and I wanna like start looking up those tribes
Uh-huh.
and the history and future events from the
Uh-huh.
Bible on down. That's gonna be really
Yeah, they got a lot of
interesting
interesting
for
stuff
us
like
to
that.
do, and particular ones and stuff.
Okay, it says there he erected an altar and called it El Elohi Israel. Is that the end of the chapter? Yeah, the end of the
That's the
chapter.
end of it. Oh, okay.
Next is the treachery of Jacob's sons.
Okay, so we're
So
gonna
he bought him some land in Shechem,
in Shechem, which is in Canaan.
which is in
Canaan
Canaan,
is big.
from the sons of Hamor, which I'm pretty sure they Canaanites.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Art. Good
Thank
job.
you, mother.
So we on chapter 34, you guys, and I enjoyed this story. I hope y'all enjoyed these stories, and hopefully y'all learned a little bit of knowledge, something new y'all did not know. And I will do another interview, God spare, tomorrow. And y'all have a blessed night, and y'all stay laid back. Peace.